Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Darin the Chef, and welcome to the Grilled Cheese Happy Hour. We got a few recipes in your packet. As you can see, the OG before us now. It's what we all grew up with. This is the Caltex, the tomato, the avocado, the smoked Gouda, the Monterey Jack, Texas toast. Goes great with wine. And then a shot of all three. The OG, Caltex, and the one we're going to make today, the Frenchy. This is what we're going to need to make the Frenchy grilled cheese. French bread, brie cheese, ham, and fig preserves. Forgive the angle. First thing we're going to want to do is slice our bread. Now this is a pan francais loaf that you get at the bakery for $1. It's a large, soft loaf. You're going to want to slice it on the bias. As you can see, we're about 20 or so degrees off center. And we want to slice it very thick. We're talking an inch, because you need something to hold up to the heft of the ham and the brie and the fig preserves. And we slice it on the bias to increase the surface area, which we can toast. Plus it looks really nice. So we've got our nice thick slices of bread. We're going to set those aside and take care of our brie cheese. Now, this is an 8-ounce wheel. You should be able to get 4 sandwiches, possibly 5, out of this entire wheel. Maybe more, depending on how you slice it. But we're going to cut the wheel in half. And then we're going to take slices, about 3/16 of an inch, just shy of a 1/4 inch. They might want to stick to the knife. You just peel them off. We're going to take 2, 3, and 4 slices is ideal for the sandwich. Let's take a 5th slice just for insurance. So we're done with our brie cheese. We'll set that aside. We're going to talk about ham. What I've bought here is what you call a carver ham. This is sliced. It's thick sliced. You can use deli ham if you like. Whatever ham you have in the house is great. I prefer this because it's thick sliced, it's uncured, smoked, and as you see, those pieces are going to fit the bread that we've picked perfectly. Two slices of ham to fit our bread perfectly. And now the last bit of this equation is the fig preserves. This is Bon Maman brand. I said in the email that Dalmatia is the good stuff. Dalmatia is great. Bon Maman is just as great. And you can find it in just about every grocery store. The last thing we need to do before we head to the stove is butter this bread. So let's make sure we've got the sides right. And I'm going to take my tiny offset spatula and used softened room temperature butter. Don't be shy with the butter. And we're going to spread that evenly over the entire surface area of the bread. Our goal is a nice, even layer of butter across the entire surface of the bread, because that's going to give us that nice, beautiful golden brown toastiness all the way to the edge. So we've got both sides buttered. Let's take this over the stove and cook it up. So we've got a griddle pan. You can use a nonstick skillet, whatever you like. Just use something nonstick. Medium heat, at least medium heat. Make sure it's not too hot. We're going to take that bread, slap it butter side down. As you can see, my heat's probably a little high right now. We're going to place the slices of cheese, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's where the fifth comes in. Split it right down the middle. Take out that empty space. We're going to add a nice dollop of the fig preserves onto one side. We're going to take another little bit on the other side. Just gently spread it across the cheese there. And now we're going to take our ham. We're going to put the ham right on the griddle, just to give it some color and heat it up a bit. As you can see, there's just a little bit of caramelization on that ham. Adds to the flavor and also warms it up so you're not putting ice cold ham onto your sandwich. I'm going to put that on. We're going to very gently, very carefully flip the other side on. And there we go. Now, as you can see, that bread is pretty much where we want it right now. We're looking at pretty good golden brown. Give it a little press. Make sure everything's stationary. And take your spatula, very gently, carefully, flip it. Look at that beautiful golden brown color. You can see a little bit of cheese, a little bit of ham oozing out the side. The color's where we want it, so we're going to reduce the heat and just make sure everything comes together nicely in between those two slices of bread. You don't have to move it around too much. Just let it toast. We're going to let it go a little bit longer. We're going to check the other side one more time to make sure we're not over browning. Perfect. Perfect. This is what you're looking for. This golden brown color. All right. That's it. Let's head over to the cutting board. And see what we got. All right, so you see that beautiful golden brown color. Got a little bit of cheese oozing at the sides. This is what you're looking for. Take your knife. This is a beautiful knife that was given to me by my good friend. We got it in an Asian market that I've used for over a decade. It's a beautiful knife. Slice through quickly. And then you see the beauteousness that is inside the sandwich. The ham, the brie, the fig preserves, all encased lovingly between two pieces of beautifully golden toasted French bread. And that's the Frenchy grilled cheese, y'all. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really hope you have a great time making these grilled cheeses. And I wish you all happy holidays. Thank you very much.